Cleveland Browns and Baker GX Mayfield. By the way, Baker GX Mayfield had 4 incompletions today. All 4 were dropped by the receivers. Perfectly thrown balls. 1 for a touchdown, dropped by, what's his name, Rod Higgins, or whatever the fuck his name is, Hollywood Higgins. Baker GX Mayfield, if you looked at him right now, the guy, he's a rookie. How? He doesn't look nothing like a rookie. He looks like a seasoned vet. And there's not a quarterback in the game right now that I would trade him for. He's that special of a player. And the Browns have now. Greg Williams needs to shore up that defense. Listen, I have no problem if Greg Williams wins outright. Oh, my God, look at that. Dallas won on a fluke play. But I have no problem if Greg Williams wins outright. Listen, I have no problem if they keep Greg Williams and Freddie Kitchens. I don't, because this offense looks great under Kitchens. I like Greg Williams, but he's got to shore that fucking defense up. He's got to shore it up. Listen, when I make these videos during the game, I'm emotional. I'm just pissed. But he's got to shore up that defense. It's unacceptable for them not to tackle like they do. But anyway, Baker GX Mayfield's something special. The way he commands that team. He's bigger than LeBron James ever was. Look at LeBron James. Right now, Baker Mayfield's bigger than LeBron ever was. Cleveland's a football city. You think we give a fuck about basketball? Hell no. We don't care about that title. Baker Mayfield's right now bigger than LeBron James ever was. This guy, all the quarterbacks we passed up on, I know Deshaun Watson's good, but he's no Baker GX Mayfield. Baker GX Mayfield has something about this guy. He throws a fucking laser, and he's accurate. He's just a fucking beast. So the Browns have that. They have talent. Remember I wanted Josh Gordon? I was all pissed about it. I'm glad we got rid of him now. He might have had a good game today, but he don't fit on this team. This team is comprised of winners, not addicts. And that Brashard Perriman picking him up off the waiver wire from Baltimore, whatever, it looks like he needed a change of scenery. He's got all the talent in the world. Callaway, Perriman, we could have maybe we could benefit from a tall receiver. Maybe the Wileys or Willies just coming back. But whatever Jonathan G. Dorsey decides to do in his draft, I'm okay with it, because you know what? This guy hasn't disappointed. Chubbs, Denzel Ward, Baker GX Mayfield, Avery, all the guys that he's picked has been fucking great. I remember when I seen Chubbs in the preseason game. I didn't think he was going to be any good, but he's a fucking beast. He's a powerhouse, speed fucking powerhouse. But yeah, Mayfield's as accurate as they come. This guy is a winner. Last week, even though he threw 3 interceptions in the first half, he looked like a veteran. He's unbelievable. If people want to sit there and say, you're bootlicking Baker Mayfield. Well, I got news for you. He's a fucking stud. Anyone that knows football, and I think Colin Cowherd's starting to realize it. You watch Chris Carter tomorrow on First Take. People that know football know this guy's the real deal. Rodney Harrison said this guy's great. So Browns have our quarterback. Next year will be our year where we shine. 12 wins at least. This was a 12-win team this year with the fire of Hugh Jackson last year. Trust me. But next year we will shine. We will have 5 primetime games, because the networks right now are clamoring to have Mayfield on primetime in the Browns right now, because the Browns are actually they're a dangerous team. It is the safety. Randall says, I don't think the Browns are getting in. Do you realize I said at the time when this happened, when the Raiders game, when the referees robbed us, I said that's going to cost us from getting in the playoffs, and I'm going to be right. I know I'm going to be right. That Raiders game is going to cost the Browns from getting in the playoffs. A game we won that we're robbed from. I don't think we get in the playoffs, but if we do, when you got Baker GX Mayfield and Gregory L.W. Williams and Frederick Q. Kitchens, anything's possible. I would not bet against the Browns if they got in the playoffs. I really wouldn't. I know you think I'm nuts, this and that, but no one wants to play that team. I have a feeling right now the Steelers are in disarray. They're reeling. They got the Patriots, the Saints, and those are 2 losses right off the bat, and the Bengals at Pittsburgh. That's going to be a tough 3-game stretch. They may go on the last. This may be a colossal collapse for the Steelers. Conversely, the Cleveland Browns now, next year, we would have been in the playoffs this year if we'd have fired Hugh Jackson. If only Jimmy Haslam would have just listened to Dorsey. But, yeah, I'm pumped up. Anyone out there, listen, you don't need 3 years to judge a quarterback. You can tell with the eye test whether a guy has it or not. I looked at Dak Prescott, and I just knew this guy wasn't a franchise quarterback. I knew it. I seen, what's his name? The black dude from the Texans, Deshaun Watson. I didn't think he'd be good at this level. I thought he had a weak arm. I just thought he had a weak arm. He couldn't throw. He's got a stronger arm than I thought, not a great arm, and he's very accurate. I was shocked he's good. I don't need to see another year. I already knew last year he was good. Carson Wentz, good, but not great. Mahomes. His receivers benefit him a lot because he throws a lot of balls up. They make great plays, but he's good, and he could be great. Jared Goff, great. And after 1 year under Jeff Fisher, he looked terrible, but that's a change of scenery. I don't need 3 years. Derek Carr, garbage. He's no good. He's like the second longest interception streak. He doesn't throw a ball downfield. He's fucking terrible. But you don't need 3 years to evaluate a quarterback. It's an eye test, and we already know Baker Mayfield can play. Josh Allen, garbage. Josh Rosen, garbage. Sam Darnold, garbage. Those are my eye tests. Lamar Jackson, garbage. When you got your team benching you to put in RJ3 so he can throw the ball, you're garbage. So the Cleveland Browns are a team next year that will get a lot of play, and I wouldn't be surprised to not pick to win. Maybe not win the Super Bowl, but they're going to win the division. I think they can win the Super Bowl next year. I do. I'm so pumped up right now. I'm so fucking pumped. You don't understand. It took us a long time to get this quarterback, and guess what? We got the best one in the bunch. All the guys we passed on, Baker GX Mayfield's definitely the top. Guys, just, he reminds me of I always said he reminds me of Brett Favre, and the more I watch him, he does. Like a combination of Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Tony Romo. It's a beast. So, Cleveland Browns, free agents out there, you want to win? Football's back in Cleveland, baby boy, and it's a good time to be a Browns fan. And Steelers fans, you've seen what's going to happen when Roethlisberger's done. You guys are in trouble. Listen, when Roethlisberger's gone, you got the worst coach in football now that Hugh Jackson's gone, and you need to find a quarterback. Without Roethlisberger, this is a 3-win team. That's a fact. Joshua QW, Judd Hobbs is horrible. And Mason Rudolph, well, Brandon Whedon 2.0. By the way, I picked this up for $3. You know why? I made some dude steal it, and I paid him $3 in the parking lot. I made some homeless guy steal this, and I gave him $3. That's what I do. Just enter your license plate and see your